Hey guys, welcome back to the Business of Art. So someone asked me a few days ago about burnout and how to prevent that. I did a video on this before, but I'm going to cover it in a little bit of a different way. Long story short, we all have a lot going on. A lot of us don't just jump ship at our jobs and go do art full time. Generally, you start working on building up your art business while you still have a full-time job. And then, of course, you've got family and groups and other obligations in life besides just working. So how do you keep it all together and not lose your, stuff and not burn out, not get like just exhausted or feel like you don't want to do it anymore? And so I'm going to give you my 3 successful actions. There's definitely more, but I'm going to give you my 3 top successful actions. So number 1 is to plan. And whenever I feel like, oh my gosh, I have so much going on and it's too overwhelming, it's generally because I haven't planned, I haven't written things down, and I have just too much going on in my head. So that's the first thing, is to plan. And I like to sit down and try to plan out like a whole month's worth of YouTube videos. And then I'll plan out, okay, what's the schedule for my next art auction? And what's the schedule for my next art show? And you know what I mean? Like actually scheduling these things all out and putting it together in a plan so that you don't have all of this stuff in your head. And that includes shipping artwork and all that stuff. So like I have, a bunch of shipping and stuff that I have to do this week, and so I have a specific day that it's planned out and stuff like that. So that's the first thing, is to plan as much ahead of time as possible so you don't just have a bunch of random thoughts and things you need to do going around in your head. So this might look like, okay, you work until 5, pick up the kids, do homework and dinner and all that stuff, put them to bed by 8, then go work in the studio for an hour painting, then go work on social media for 30 minutes. You know what I mean? Like it could be something like that. And that kind of segues right into the next step, which is to schedule to a T. And like if you look at me and my husband's schedules, it's insanity. It's sometimes some days are scheduled every half hour. I have, meetings and videos and family things and all kinds of things, just a lot going on. So I make sure to put that all into my calendar as much as possible, and that way I can keep track of it all and I don't overschedule myself and I don't schedule things over other things, and I have plenty of time to get the things done that I need to get done. And then the final thing is to make sure you're actually including your me time and your family time, because that's really important. We're not alive to have a job. You know what I mean? Like we only work so that we can do what we want in our lives. We can live. And part of that includes obviously spending time with your family. So put that into your schedule as well as your me time. You know what I mean? You like to go out to the movies? Put that into your schedule. Go out and watch a movie. There's nothing wrong with that. And part of that is making sure that you get enough sleep and food. Just those 2 things alone, getting enough sleep and the proper food, will help you just a lot not get overwhelmed and crazy. So ensure you include the time for the things that are actually important for the reasons that you're doing all of this work. And that's whatever is important to you. It could be other hobbies you have. It could be your family. It could be all of the above. Whatever else it is, include that into your planning and into your schedule, because that's why we're here. All right, I hope this was helpful, guys. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments, and I will see you guys next time.